have an audience here. We need the signs that says like clap, cheer, laugh, and all of that. As you know, you can find us on any of your podcast platforms, iTunes, YouTube, wherever you. Mama, we made it! What's up, everybody? J-Mac here. I got my, unfortunately, my sidekick with me, Dev here. But welcome back, Season 2, double coverage with the McCourty twins. We're back. And as you know, you can find us on any of your podcast platforms, iTunes, YouTube, wherever you. Mama, we made it! Yeah. Anybody that doesn't know, I say that every episode. That's why I'm here. Unfortunately, that's back as well. But you can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at McCourty Twins. We're always there. We try to post a lot, but we're a little busy around this time of the year anyway. But quick shout out to our partners here at Double Coverage, Boston Medical Center and Embrace Kids Foundation. For all of you guys, we've partnered together, doing a lot of work to tackle sickle cell. We'll have upcoming events this year. You can head to tacklesicklecell.org to check those out. October 28th, we have casino night at Royale in Boston. Last year was my first year attending. It was pretty crazy. You were there, but I'm a big hit at that thing. So if anybody wants to check it out, I run the live auction. I've raised a lot of money over the years. Shout out Duron Harmon. He's been a great co-host to me on that. You only did 1 year. Yeah, so. I think you mean we run the live auction. I mean, you only done it 1 year. And when you were in Cleveland, Tennessee, it just wasn't as good. Anyway, now in our second season, we're kind of hosting this show from a different perspective. We're wearing hats, but we're really wearing different hats because, I mean, now we're doctors. We are doctors. As we host this show. So now anyone listening, like, you can take this stuff to the bank. I mean, we'll get into that later. We just let the people know when they hear us, doctors. We have 2 guests coming on, not doctors, so I would really pay attention to what we say compared to them. Yeah, exactly. But for you, this is the third time you're going into a new regular season, coming off a Super Bowl victory. What's the key? How do you forget about that game, celebrate and do all of that nonsense, but now as this new season's rolling around, how do you get ready and prepare and kind of forget about what went on last year? Well, as Bill would say, don't wear any of that around the facility. You kind of forget about it. You move past it. You focus on the next season. I think the goal is we all play football. We all have one goal, and that's to win another Super Bowl. So that's what you do all offseason. You continue to work. You train. You get back with your teammates and have fun. So I would say the camaraderie and what football brings to you is what kind of moves you on and gets you ready for the upcoming season. Get back with your teammates. How about should we get back with our teammates? Yeah, let's bring these 2, like I like to call them, slaps up here. We have coming to the show for the first time, Kyle Van Noy and Duron Harmon, fellow defensive guys as they make their way up here. They're struggling to find out where the steps are. So that's kind of. We have an audience here. We need the signs that says like clap, cheer, laugh, and all of that. You guys can pick which side you want to be on.
I want to be on this side so I can talk trash to you more.
That is Kyle Van Noy.
I sit next to J-Mac every day. So
for anybody that doesn't know, I make fun of Kyle Van Noy probably more than anybody on the team. But I've taught him a lot since he's been here. Him, just like Jason, came from a losing team, and we had to teach him a lot about the culture. So for anybody that doesn't know,
I actually did go to the playoffs, though. So
see what I mean? He thought that was winning. Yeah. This is Kyle Van Noy, and that is Duron Harmon to my far left. So I'll kick it back to Jay. We let him run the script and all of that. Yeah, like I said, my co-host. But anyhow, let's get right into the offseason. Offseason highlights. We have Duron Harmon over here, who just had a 3rd son throughout the offseason. So clap it up for him.
Appreciate it.
Big clap. 3 kids, that's wild. I mean, he's not doing most of the work. His wife is. But anywho, how was the offseason for you? How is it now? 3 boys in the house. I know it has to be chaos at times.
It's you know how it is. It's very chaotic. From the moment they wake up to the time they go to sleep. But like it's a blessing being able to raise 3 boys. I don't know how I didn't get a girl, but I got blessed with 3 boys, so I'll take it. But we was a little busy. Went to the Bahamas. That was a big highlight. Yeah, it was very, very expensive, but it was a great time.
3 boys?
Yeah,
3 boys, Bahamas, no girl, 4th on the way?
Nah. You don't gotta worry about that. Don't wish that on me. But nah, it was like you said, it was eventful. vacation time, and just an eventful off season.
For sure. Kyle, this guy is getting ready to welcome his first child into the world later on this month. So we have a new father on the show. This shows a lot about fatherhood.
Hold on, we got to ask. He comes on Sunday, and we got a game. I mean, what you going to do?
Put me on the spot. That's a good question.
Your wife's not here. We'll make sure she
Yeah,
doesn't watch.
All right, she isn't here. I
Yeah,
think
take your butt to that hospital.
I think I'm gonna play until I gotta go. So.
Are you excited, nervous? You got your hospital bag packed, got the nursery set up, car seat
I got all of that. I got my bag packed. Finished that this last weekend, so I'm ready to go. We're prepared. I mean, physically we're prepared, but mentally I don't know yet.
That's a Bill Belichick player right there. He's going and prepared. See, I had my kids when I was in Tennessee, so I packed my bag the morning when my wife's water broke.
And you were there all three of them?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I planned it out better. My kids came at the end of the season of non-playoff season, so I knew I was going to the hospital.
Yeah.
My wife's here, so that's why I had to say that. So welcome to the show. Thank you. I don't know them. Dev, you had a highlight this
Yeah,
offseason.
let's move on to the real highlights this offseason. This guy had a kid. This guy was having kids. I was at the Grammys. And lucky enough for my wife, me and Lady Gaga, we were in deep discussions of running away together. But lucky for my wife, I decided to come back. And I knew I couldn't leave these guys on the field on Sunday. And I knew she kind of needed me more than Lady Gaga needed me in the moment right now. But it was awesome, man.
What was the highlight? What was the highlight of being there? I mean, you and Jules were on stage. I think I timed it was like 2.5 seconds for the whole time. But what was the highlight of the Grammys?
Right before we went on stage, I got to meet Michelle Obama, Jada Pinkins, and then right when Lady Gaga came off, they introduced us to her, and she was like breaking down. So it was pretty cool. And I did learn though, Jules is a big deal. Like we had rehearsal that they wanted everybody to come to. So I get there and I'm like, man, at least I'll know Jules in here. No show.
Oh, man.
So he gets there the night of. He was like, I'm not coming to rehearsal. I've been here before. So, okay. So, I mean, I learned something new. You got to know the right teammates to hang out with. And obviously, I'm hanging out with the wrong ones.
Yeah, from season to season, the one thing that's constant is change in our league. And on our team, we're going through a big change this season coming up with no Gronkowski in the locker room.
Damn, you getting deep early, man.
Yeah,
No, it's not
we
deep.
going in.
Dang, the people want to know this.
Everybody talks about it, but I mean, we're not going there. I'm happy for Gronk. He's enjoying life. You know, he's telling stories. He's up. He's promoting stuff. But what are you guys? You played with him for a long time. What's your best memory or favorite memory a Gronkowski story? And I mean, we have kids here. Podcast is for everybody. So let's keep our stories. Let's keep our stories on a good level.
You want me to start?
If you got one,
Man, I got a lot actually.
let's pick wisely.
I know. I'm trying to think.
I'll-
Well, I can go. So every morning we have start the day right to where we come in. It's early in the morning, and that's how our day starts. That's what we call it, start the day. Haha. And I see Gronk every time because we start the day in the locker room. So he's in the locker room. Excuse me. We're in the weight room. Excuse me. And we walk by, and I see him every day, and I always look at him, eye contact, and I ask about his rap show he does. Nobody knows this, but he raps low key. And I'm not saying it's good, but if you ever see him,
It's
you
probably
like
trash.
drop a rap, and he'll give it to you.
Did you say you look at him in his eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure I
Morning,
heard
you
that
know,
right.
what's up?
Deep
You know,
connection.
Yeah.
Then he drops a little rap for you, boy.
I would say the best thing about Gronk is he never got in trouble by Bill. He would do stuff, and we would come in, and we have a saying in the locker room, or I guess a Bill saying you would say, he always advises you to stay away from, you know, being out late, bars, drinking, people there. And he would come in, and he'd be like, Gronk, like we talked about this. You have to stay away from that. And then Gronk would be like, but coach, I love it. And Bill would start laughing, the whole meeting room start laughing. So like everyone used to think he would get in trouble or he was always in trouble. dude never got in trouble. Not his whole time there.
What about the 3 penalties?
Oh, he's allowed to get 3
He's worth
penalties.
those 3 penalties.
He's worth
Remember
3.
that. He's worth those.
You got any good Gronk stuff?
Well, I would say, you know, I'll try to keep it PG-13, but we were at a place. It was like a little club. We was there one night. Dad was there with me, and I seen Gronk literally dance for I think it was like an hour and 30 minutes straight, like sweating,
rolling,
through
long
the
sleeve.
t-shirt. Oh yeah, he had the what was it the long sleeve.
He had a thermal on.
Thermal,
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
And I've never seen. I haven't seen a woman dance like that. I mean, just he kept the energy for literally an hour, 45 minutes, hour 35 minutes, and then he got up out of there.
Probably the worst dancer and thinks he can really dance.
Yeah.
Terrible dancer.
Yeah, he's bad.
Worse than Jules.
Yeah, my Gronk stories is just him catching touchdown passes. So that was the best part for me.
Hey, man, we got you traded here. You don't have to think back on those bad, traumatic moments in your life, man.
We just wrapped up training camp, and you know, as fans, everybody gets excited when training camp rolls around, and it's like football's back. We got the guys back in town, but for us as players, we're just like, dang, training camp's back.
Nah, we're not like that. We're like, damn, training camp's back.
What for you guys? What's the worst part about training camp? What is something training camp rolls around already? It's 2 weeks out, and you're already complaining to your wife about it. What's the worst part about training camp?
Go ahead, dude.
Ooh, I mean, it's a lot of things that I don't
If you had
like
to pick
about.
one.
I would say just sleeping at a hotel, not
at the
sleeping in my
hotel.
own bed. I mean, that's, you know, you get the bed that you want because you feel it's comfortable and it's, you know, kind of made for your body. And then when you're forced to sleep in a hotel bed, which I'm not going to say it's terrible, but it's just not my bed. And I mean, yeah, probably just not sleeping and then just waking up early.
Now, do you guys have roommates? What year did you stop having roommates?
Year 3.
Was
Year
it 3?
3?
I feel like it was
Yeah.
2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I
like
had one my second year.
I
For
had
real?
one my first year, and that was it.
Yeah,
See,
I don't think I had one.
Losing has some glories. I've never had a roommate in training camp in my entire career.
Not even your rookie year?
Nope, have my
Wow.
own room.
Spending money on the wrong stuff.
Yep.
It was free.
I will say the early morning practices, too.
You don't like that?
Yeah, I like that.
I do, and I have a love-hate relationship. As you guys know, I'm not a morning person.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah,
know
that's
that.
very true.
Probably the worst person you want to be around in the morning is Kyle Van Noy. Bad
got-
attitude,
Nah, maybe
not
when we're
good
in the weight
looking,
room.
rough.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Not, I'm just
Maybe in the
saying.
weight. Nah.
Worst part, Deb, worst part for you?
Everything. I don't like any of it. Only good thing is the food.
Duly noted.
Shout out Ted Harper.
Oh, my
Duly noted.
goodness.
Duly
The
noted.
chef, too.
Yeah.
Chef's been killing
Chef
it.
Josh, if you want
Yeah.
to not just call him Chef.
Yeah. For me, training camp, I just think the days are just too long. We don't need to be there from 8 o'clock till 9 o'clock at night.
Well, we're really there at 7:15.
Yeah, but I guess at the end of the day, you compare it to one of the 45 different training camp that Bill Belichick's been a part of. He said camp used to be a lot different back in the day, so we're grateful that it's not like that anymore. We'll take that any day of the week. So what is the best part? What do you love about training camp?
I just said the food.
The food? Nah, to me, it's the camaraderie. You get back around the guys. You get to talk about dude's trip to the Bahamas,
Yeah.
KV getting ready to have a kid. You get to talk about that
Yeah,
stuff
but
and catch back
we
up.
could come to CBS Sporting Club and do that. We don't got to do that in training camp.
Yeah, but I guess the combination of it, the camaraderie, the training camp food is free. CBS, I mean, they got to make money too. You got to pay for the food.
Training camp not free. Your body hurts.
Yeah, and the pay's not the same as the regular season. So
But you also just said, like, you wanted to know about dude's trip to the Bahamas, but didn't you already talk about that? Wouldn't you already know that?
Wasn't he texting him while he was in the Bahamas?
Exactly.
Oh, no response.
No.
Wow. What's wrong with them boys?
the worst part, I think, the worst day of the preseason, we just ended up finishing up. Just to get a little bit more of a serious note, I think Thursday we playing our last preseason game. I'll give you guys kind of the outlook of the preseason. You get to that last game, every team in the NFL plays their last game on a Thursday night of preseason. Usually that Friday, some guys have day off, but a lot of guys come in on Friday. Teams come in, you watch the film, you kind of talk about what's coming up, and you're not in the facility for a long day on Friday. And then between Friday and Saturday is when all the cuts take place. So I remember being a young guy in Tennessee, And the way we used to do our cuts was everybody would be in over the next 2 days, and we could all be hanging out in the locker room, somewhere in the building. Some guys would have a PlayStation in the locker room. You could be playing Madden, and somebody would come up to you and it's, hey, coach wants to see you. And just like that, your NFL dream is crushed because you're getting released. And as players, we talk about it all the time. When you make it through that weekend of just the relief, the blessing of just like, man, I made it through the first round. And I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what was it like your rookie year of first experiencing that. Because I know my rookie year, I remember sitting in our players' lounge with Kenny Britt, who was my teammate in Tennessee. And I mean, he was a first-round draft pick, so he was fine. But I remember to myself, I was hiding out in the players' lounge as if they couldn't find me there because I had no idea whether I was going to make the team or not. And I remember leaving the facility that afternoon and getting in my car and just yelling. I was like, "Woo! I made it!" And then I called my mom, and that's just how excited I was. And I remember just that feeling of just like you're so nervous. Did I do enough? Was it not enough? But finally making the team. And I mean, I guess I'm probably the only guy up here with my journey. We got a first-round draft pick, a second-round draft pick, a third-round draft pick. But what was that like for you guys, even if you didn't feel nervous, seeing a lot of the other guys not being there that next day?
You want me to go?
Go
Well,
ahead.
for me, I mean, it was humbling. Back in the day, it was 2 cuts, I believe. And they got it down to, 75?
75, yep.
And then they got it down to 53. But I would just say it's a lot different than it was now. Because, when you go straight from 90, it's like you're with those guys all the time. You're playing all the games. You see everybody develop. And then all of a sudden, you just see good players who can play just without a job. And I think just as a rookie, it was my first moment or realization that this is a business. If you don't perform, if you don't do what you're supposed to, if you don't play the game the right way, you'll be done. So it's something that I told myself I'll try hard to never feel, but I just know the day is coming, but I'm just trying to prolong it as much as I can.
For sure.
From my experience, it was the same way. It was humbling, but it was probably the practice the next week when I was, excited to be on the team, but I'm like, oh, damn, who's going to play scout team? Oh, it's me. I'm a rookie. And I didn't realize that because in college they had scout teams, but in the NFL it's not like that. They only have a couple practice squad guys, and then it goes hierarchy. Older guys do help out, but the longer you play, the more plays you're going to get off during scout team. So that was a big change for me and humbling because, you go from playing at a high level in college to all of a sudden you're back to square one playing a scout team versus Calvin Johnson at the time, Reggie Bush. So it was a little shocker for me.
Yeah, for me, like you said, I was probably like Kenny Brown. I was a first rounder, so well, I was better than you guys in college. But I think the eye-opening thing was like KB said, the first practice. You go from 90 guys, so you got 90 guys on the field. You cover almost the whole field, and you warm up and you stretch, and then you come back, and now it's 53 guys. It's split offense and defense, and you're kind of like, man, where did everybody go? And then my rookie year, Bill, after we did the final cuts, Bill came in there and he said, he met with all the rookies. And he said, listen, for you guys, just imagine this. You're in the middle of the ocean on a little boat with no paddle. That's what it's like being a rookie on this team. You're stuck in the middle of the ocean and you can't get there. So I was like, well, damn, what the hell do we do? And then he kind of went into it. He's like, I just want you guys to know, I don't want guys to get cut the next day or a week later and kind of be like, man, I wish somebody would have told me, you're not on scholarship anymore. Like Dude said, you got to go earn your job every day, every meeting, every practice. So both these guys said it's a very humbling experience going through it.
Now, KV, what was it like for you now? That was your second year where you were traded? Third year. And that was right in the beginning of the season, right?
No, it was
like
midway
through. So
right
before the
midway.
trade deadline.
Yeah.
So what is that like to be, you're a young guy, you're still finding your way, figuring out what your role, what kind of player you're going to be in the league, and you come in one day and it's just like, Like, did you know ahead of time, or did you come in one day and it's just like, hey, we just traded you to the New England Patriots, and now it's the middle of the season, you have a place there, you gotta get on a flight. What's the time scale like that? Is it one day you find out the next day on your flight? Take us a little bit through that process for you when you were traded in year 3.
Oh man.
Don't get emotional on us. Like, we don't need tears.
Yeah, I won't. I'm happy I'm here. That's for sure. It was October 25th at 1 o'clock on a Tuesday.
Oh,
won't
man.
forget.
Goodness.
I actually got
Do you know the exact time and date that you were married?
Yes.
Okay.
He's thinking
No,
about
go.
it. He's thinking about it.
Tell you?
Because
He's
you just
thinking
told
about
us
it.
straight.
6/7/14.
And the time?
I don't know.
Oh!
But he know when he got
But
traded.
he knows the time he was traded. Sorry, Marissa.
Yeah, sorry, baby. But she might not listen to you too, Slap, so
I'm
I don't know.
gonna tell my wife to text her that one.
All right. Honestly, you don't know it's coming. I didn't, because I was finally starting playing a little bit. Not playing the best, but started developing and playing some good ball. And you get a phone call from the GM of the Lions saying, hey, you've been traded. Thank you for your time and all you did in the community. And he didn't even tell me why I was getting traded at first until I said, well, where am I getting traded to? And he was like, oh, the Patriots. And then click, hang up. That was it. So then Nancy called me. Nance got on the phone, hey, Kyle, we'll set up all your travel. And I flew out that night and woke up 5:30 for a physical to make sure I passed that physical to get traded. And then I've been a Patriot ever since. Been in them Bill meetings with y'all.
How did you get? You always tell people, how did you get treated when you first got to New England? By the team.
We
Great.
hated him.
Nah, y'all didn't like me.
So Kyle got traded. It was probably a week or two before Jamie
Yeah,
got
it was
traded.
about 2 weeks.
Jamie Collins when he got traded to Cleveland.
So I think when Kyle first came, it was like, in New England, we always trade to get people. So we were like, we traded for some linebacker from Detroit. Cool.
Did he have the big afro and stuff when he first got
Yeah,
there?
he still looked crazy.
Yeah.
And then Jamie got traded, and then everybody was like,
It's his fault.
you came here to replace Jamie. We don't like you. That's his story.
That
But
is true.
Guys were just getting to know him. If you ever get to be around KB, he's very weird. So no one really knows
How am I weird?
No one knows how to approach him. And then
No one
after
knows
a
how to
while-
approach me?
Yeah, and he talks really slow. So then after a while, people started to realize hey, he's weird, but he's a really good guy for one. And once you get past his weirdness, he's pretty cool. So now you see we hang out all the time.
Let's have some fun. Let's get into these. Pull it up. Use your laptop for something. Let's get into these Patriot superlatives.
Y'all saw mine? Ooh.
I saw the. Yeah, we did see
you
that.
see it?
Yeah, we need a redo on all of these.
Especially the best hair. I don't know who's in charge of that.
No, I like best hair.
So they gave
That bottom
Who had
left
best
one
hair?
is so
they
true,
gave best
though.
hair to the McCourty twins.
I actually
that's
like the
disrespectful.
first one though. Most changed.
Why did y'all get in there twice, though?
Hold on, buddy.
Let's go
relax.
through these. Most changed.
Julian Edelman. I like that one. He got long hair. He looks crazy. It's changed a lot, man. Now he's on the cover of things, big time model and all of that. Second one, I don't agree.
So
with.
this is the one that the big debate is over. Best dressed went to Kyle Van Noy.
Yeah, let's clap that up, everybody. Yeah.
They could have, but at the very you dress well, but at the very least they could have given you a better picture. With
You like that fit right there? You like that?
It's
that would be
decent.
your cover fit.
No, that's a low. That's like.
That's a what?
That's like whatever.
You should have won best dress. There's no question.
That's like a whatever day.
Best dress should have easily went to Tom Brady. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is.
went
Josh
to me,
McDaniels
though.
makes a strong case as well.
No,
though.
he
No,
No,
he does not. No, he does
It's
not.
cute to include the
He,
coaches.
he wears Nike Monarchs.
We're gonna miss B. Hoyer as far
B.
as
Hoy came
came
with the
fire.
fire. But I mean, Tom has Tom Ford sponsor. You ever look at any of their jackets?
no, because it's not in my price range.
But you can't window shop. I mean, I'm a window shopper. Remember that song?
Yeah, I do. Best hair. I have an issue with
That's
it.
so dumb.
Best hair went to the McCourty twins.
But I don't have hair.
Yeah, that probably wasn't.
Like that's like.
But that came from the guys on the team trying to be funny.
But what if I'm emotional about that? The fact that I can't grow hair anymore.
Who would get best hair now? Would it be
Chase.
Fabio?
Yeah.
I call him Sunshine.
Sunshine, yeah.
I was hoping Tom cut it off, but I mean,
That was a linebacker supposed to cut his hair. He was down to get his hair cut too. He said it.
what's
Linebacker group's soft now though.
Dang.
Most team spirit, James White. He doesn't even talk. You can't give that to him.
that might would go to the closer over here.
What?
Duron
Team
Harmon.
spirit?
That's team spirit. Y'all said
I mean, he
gave
does
the
give some
speech of the
speech. He
decade.
did give the halftime speech in Atlanta. I mean, in Houston.
Nah. I ain't give no
I mean, I've
speech.
heard about that.
It was just.
This gonna be the best comeback ever.
That's how it sound.
He was on the bike.
That's how it sound.
He was
That's how
on the
He was
bike.
the youngest guy. He was the youngest guy loosening up at halftime.
Hey, that was great.
Why you always be hating
He
on
was
me,
on the
though?
bike too.
Yeah.
Tom
It's
Brady,
a long
47 years
halftime.
old, and Tom just chilling.
It's
He
a
on the
long
bike.
halftime, bro.
It was a
He
long
got
halftime.
TB12.
Yeah.
All right, this might be the worst
Yeah.
one. Best dance moves, Tom Brady.
Yeesh.
I know people
who
have
got the
seen
best
him at the
moves?
ring ceremony. Terrible dancer. Best-
Or when he was doing James White dance
Oh, in
moves.
practice.
swirling.
terrible.
Best dance moves. Who you going with?
Wise.
Gotta be
Wise?
Dietrich
Oh,
Wise.
without a doubt.
His
Without a
limbs be
doubt.
hitting people. I mean, James White got
But he
the best
moves well.
dances in the
Nah,
end zone.
yeah.
Consistency.
Yeah, the Kodak.
I could go, yeah.
But yeah, I'm going with Dietrich
clown.
Wise.
Class clown. D. Wise got that wrapped up.
So he got two. He really got two.
Yeah.
They added a special one in for this. Most likely to be confused with a McCourty.
I mean, but yo, that's
Oh,
wild to
McCourty.
me. You want? Can we talk about that for a little bit?
Yeah, what's
Can we-
up, man?
I mean,
tell them how you
yeah,
feel.
I mean, I'm just.
You have
like,
an open forum right
Duron
now.
Harmon won
I'm
this
just-
award
I
too.
mean, like, let's just look at us. I mean, the only thing that is similar is we're black and bald. Like you know, like our nose shapes are different. Like our head shape size
I don't know.
is
If
different.
I was you, I would just take
Like,
the compliment.
I look better than y'all. Like, I mean, I just don't
What'd you say
understand.
the next one was? He went a little bit off the top.
Yeah, he should just take the compliment and move on.
Nah.
Best rapper.
I mean, from KV's story, Gronk got to be in the conversation now.
Nah, Fly
didn't-
Guy 2 Stacks
I
got
didn't
an
say
album.
he was good.
Fly Guy 2 Stacks got an album.
Yeah.
You listen to him?
Sony
He got
Michelle.
one song.
Did you listen to
Did
it?
I listen to it?
Yeah.
No, I don't have time to listen to Sony rap.
Why?
I just don't have
Then
time.
y'all- Isn't nobody else raps?
Michael Bennett raps.
Oh,
but
man.
But if you ever heard Martellus Bennett's album, you won't listen to Mike just off that because his albums are terrible.
Before we get into the last one, you guys were teammates with both the Bennett brothers. Michael, Marty, who you going with? Which brother? Michael versus Marty Bennett. Which one you going with?
As far as like, what
That's
do you?
tough.
Whatever
Not
you
Like
wanna
I-
say.
not football. 'cause
They're both
there's-
really good
who I would
football
rather-
players, so we don't
so
need
take
to talk-
football out
But
of
I'm
it.
just saying, no football, teammates, all of that funny, all whatever you want. Which one you going, Marty or Michael?
I'm taking Michael. He's a little less dramatic.
Marty or Michael?
Neither one. They're awful.
Marty or
I'm
Michael?
going Marty. That's my
Okay.
guy.
I don't know Marty. So.
They're too
Yeah.
similar. They're like, because they're so good in football, you take them. You know what I mean? You take them like you need them. They're really good players. But other than that, talk too much. Think they're the smartest guy in the
but
room.
that's a lot. Like you sound
but-
like you're almost describing yourself.
No, I know I'm not the smartest guy in the room.
Your wife literally just laughed when I said that.
I mean, she has a laughing issue.
Now, do you feel like you were snubbed on the last category?
Best singer? No, I mean, I can go. But, I mean, Jawan Bentley has proven himself like they got him singing, you know, at a Patriot event.
Well, you said you can go. You can sing.
I didn't have enough tea today.
Well, I'm not. I mean, relax. I'm not gonna put you on the spot here.
Oh,
but,
okay.
I mean, coming up though, September 30th, we have the Duron Harmon karaoke night.
For sure.
Is that the Grand, right, in
For sure,
Boston?
for sure.
What? There you go. The Grand. What is it benefiting? Karaoke night.
Autism.
Okay.
A lot of the proceeds are going to Autism Speaks. Then we're also donate money to local charities dealing with autism as well. But it's something that's obviously dear to my heart. You guys know my nephew Nicholas. He was diagnosed with autism at 3, and I feel like it's a topic that doesn't get enough shine. It doesn't get enough, publicity. So I took it upon myself to just try to, touch some people, shine the light on autism, and just try to have a great time while we're doing it. So I'm looking forward to hearing you guys sing that night as well.
Yeah, and for those of you that want to attend, September 30th at the Grand in Boston, you can go to harmonkaraokenight.com to get tickets. Look forward. I'll be there. Dev will be there.
Oh, I just won't be there. I'm going to be there. Hit.
We don't know if Kyle will have a baby by then, in all seriousness,
yeah.
so we don't know whether he'll be there or not. So
I'm a maybe.
Yeah, there we go. So I plan on, I'm hoping my wife will get up with me and we could do like a Jay-Z and Beyonce type thing, or, you know, she could be J-Lo, I could be like Ja Rule or something. Like, we could do a song like that.
Or I could be J-Lo and Mark Anthony, and you can dance too. And you can wear a shirt and unbutton
She
it
has
like
taught me
halfway.
a little bit, you know, my salsa moves and all that. I mean, I'm not like Victor Cruz with it, but, I you know, the hips don't lie. Shakira says that, right?
Ooh, I like
You
that.
like that? Okay.
Okay. Oh, but you going to talk about our man?
Yeah.
Ron Burton Service Award winner right here.
We're talking about charity.
Yeah, Ron Burton. We won't make you give another speech on the spot.
I would say,
Just a
Hey,
little background
chill out,
on that.
man.
hold on, how
It's
you?
not, but it's not KB's fault, though. As players, so I was new. So every year they do a kickoff dinner towards the end of camp. And we do it right at the stadium. A lot of people come, and every year they present somebody with the Ron Burton Service Award, somebody that's active in the community, does a ton of work, and Kyle fits that to the umph degree. A really humble guy, does a lot in the community, gives back a lot, but he has no idea he's going to win that award that night, so he doesn't have time to prepare. So I was very impressed with his speech. He got up there, he had some sayings that he lives by, right on the spot, like was able to tell a little bit of his story. And I mean, that thing was flowing. Like, he had people in there, his table was cheering, there might have been a tear or two.
I feel like there's a butt coming.
And towards the end, he did what every guy should do. The Ron Burton Service Award. The Burtons are a great family. They're standing behind him on stage, and he just wanted to give it up for the Burton family. The only issue he had, he forgot the name Burton. So it's very hard to thank the Burton family behind you if you can't remember Burton. But he didn't panic. He just turned around and said, this lovely family right here. So
We helped them. We helped them.
you heard of Burton. But,
No more impromptu speeches for him.
but it was really cool to see KV accept that award, a guy who does a ton of stuff, who actually has an event coming up in November, right? November 11th, is that correct?
November 11th. It's actually going to be here at Gillette Stadium this year. We're going to do the Celebrity Server Night, where
He makes us serve.
Yeah, all three of you slaps come and help
We're
me.
terrible waiters.
They are, but you know they kill it. You guys kill it during auction time.
We'll make you laugh, that's for
when
sure.
it matters.
I'm going to make sure you drink. So you're going to want me as your waiter.
Yeah.
And what is your night benefiting?
My night benefits Marissa and I's foundation, the Van Noy Valor Foundation. We help with struggling youth in the community, adoption and foster care, and we just try to provide them with success in whatever it is they're doing, and give them love, put a smile on their face, or try, and just enjoy that night. And all those proceeds go to a Christmas tree giveaway that we have in December, and this year we're doing 153 trees.
Wow.
And that's lights, ornaments, gifts, food, presents for people to have a Christmas. And yeah, we're excited. And
Yeah.
you can go on to vanoyvalor.org.
Hey, yeah, we just went on.
Oh, you did?
Why are we not on the homepage? You got a bunch of teammates.
We got there late.
Ooh.
See, you just going too fast.
Now you take another picture, though.
Yeah.
You did get there late, but I appreciate
I
you
attended
coming.
both of those events last year. Awesome events. I'm really looking forward to karaoke night, serving the people in November. You guys got a lot of stuff going on. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to being there, but I don't know I'm not that good at serving food, just being honest.
Just eat and drink.
Just let me bartend, man. I got a couple mixed drinks that I created on my own that are awesome.
All right.
Now, are you guys fantasy football? Are you for, against it? Like, for me personally, I guess I'll start. I hate fantasy football. Pick a team.
It's because you don't
Root for your team.
You probably don't get any points on fantasy football.
I've never created a team.
No, I'm saying you as the player. People don't pick you.
Nobody plays defensive leagues. Everybody wants to watch the offense. My wife had a league one year. Now, mind you, I'm in Tennessee. We're struggling at the time. We're not winning many games.
So she knows to play whoever y'all play.
We're getting ready to play Chicago. Brandon Marshall. They got Forte in the backfield, and she says to me, you think I should start Brandon Marshall and Forte this week, or should I take them out, being that you guys are playing them? We went out there and got blown out. It was like 28-3 at halftime. Did she start?
She won that week,
I don't know.
She won that week.
Did you start them?
Yeah, she did.
Wow. Get out.
Wow.
So are you guys for it? What, like, you guys have teams? Like,
We should start with Duron on this one.
I'm for it.
Oh, my
I'm
goodness.
for it. I enjoy the game of football. I'm a fan of football. Dev knows. I'm watching Monday Night Football, Sunday night, Thursday night. I'm watching football a lot, and I enjoy, what the game has to offer. I enjoy picking my team. I actually, in 2 leagues, I feel like I got the best team in both leagues. I'm 2 leagues. I enjoy it.
Have you ever thought about your team, how they were doing for the week during the game or anything?
What you
Like,
mean?
you know how like we be in the stadium and like the red zone thing comes up and they show somebody score a touchdown.
I don't know what I be locked in. When we out there playing
I was just
football, you
wondering.
know what I'm saying? I'm locked in, worried about, who we
Okay,
playing.
I was just asking. It's just
who we
random
playing that
thought.
week. But if it goes across the ticket and somebody score on my team, I might,
That's some points.
Yeah. Everybody tell you, hey, Dad, he on my team,
You got a
You know
team
you
too?
don't like it.
No, I've done it before, but I would say I'm against it because, it's an offensive league, but people need to start keeping that same energy for defensive players.
You could pick a defense.
I know, but they need to support it like they do offensive players, and that's all I'm saying. Like, defense.
We get points for tackles?
Sure.
That's boring.
I wouldn't even want to do that.
Yeah.
What you mean?
PBU get you 5 points.
You got a team? You have a team?
Yeah, it's my first time.
Wow.
Oh,
You
yeah?
said that like shameful.
No.
Well, because I know my team,
But own it, though.
Is
but
your
I know
team
my
good?
team's gonna be trash because I don't have time to like be switching the
Yeah, okay.
lineups and who plays who's on the way. I don't got time for that.
Will your wife help you with it? Switch the lineups?
What? She doesn't know anything about football. I got a fumble recovery last year. She told me I got an interception. She doesn't know about football.
So at least she didn't marry you because you're a football player.
I mean,
It wasn't for your smarts.
it's for my looks probably.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
She's a doctor though.
I think she just spit out of water.
She's a doctor though, but I don't think she's that good at that either. So, I just kid.
Opening week in the NFL. Opening week in the NFL. What's that like, that first Sunday? I mean, we're playing Sunday night opening week, which will obviously be a first for me. But what is that like, that first game? There's so much build-up, a whole off-seasons of acquisitions, of trades and cuts and all of that. What's it like to finally step foot on the field for the first time, setting the season off, starting fast?
It's a little different for us, J-Mac, because we get a banner drop.
We don't even see it though.
No, but
Oh, you don't?
you don't see the drop, but you get to see how
Yeah.
pumped the crowd is to see it.
Have you ever noticed those banners while you were playing in a game?
It said 6 times up there since the game.
No, I'm just saying, have you ever been in a game and looked up and be like, oh, the banners are up there?
No, but when I come in and I'm like walking through Patriot Place, I see it up there. I was kind of looking for. I was gonna ask you guys, what's it like to be out there when they drop the banner?
You don't see any of that.
I think it's dope.
Yeah.
I've
You
been
don't
out there.
see
I've
it.
been out. I mean,
do you
it's
get
just
like
the
a
energy.
video
It's
of
just
it?
the energy going. Yes.
Let me tell you guys how
I got a
spoiled-
video of it. Not like
From
personally.
Twitter?
No, like from my wife.
Oh.
Let me tell you how spoiled these guys are here. We're leaving the building the other day, and they're handing out like footballs from the Super Bowl. That game, just like a game ball from the Super Bowl. Just they paint it up. It says your name, says the score of the game. Super Bowl 53, Atlanta, Georgia, Rams, Patriots, blah blah blah. So I get my ball. I look at it, I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. Like, I can go home, put this on a mantle or something like that. I'm walking out with Dev and Shaq Mason. They go, what am I do with this? I don't need this football. I'm like, what? Like, it's a Super Bowl football. Like, these guys are spoiled.
I'll probably sign it and give it away.
Ooh. Fair.
Awesome person. Well, I'm not giving mine away, so I'm
got a ring.
I'm gonna keep it.
You got the ring. That's what you keep.
Let's. You want to do a quick 4-question game? Have the answers super fast, as fast as they possibly can. Go ahead. All right, we'll start fast. Dual answer first, KV second. Which twin do you like more, Devin or Jason?
Jason.
Jason.
I guess we didn't need much
I
time
said
with
that
one.
super fast.
Clean sweep, huh? Everybody likes the boring twin.
I mean, that's not even a popular statement. No one
It's
likes
safe.
boring.
They're older dudes. Younger people like me. Go to the next question.
Make a play in a game, interception or sack.
Interception.
Sack.
Why? A sack, you don't get the ball.
Because I'm going to sack fumble.
Oh, favorite TV show.
Oh, Game of Thrones, I guess. But
Favorite
it's
TV
over.
show you're watching right now.
That's hard to say.
Bad
though.
Blood.
That's a
Bad Blood.
Bad blood, he said.
Bad Blood.
watching right now. Queen of the South.
Mine Hunter.
Oh yeah, I could have said that one.
City on the Hill.
Ooh.
Right down in Boston.
but I would
wicked,
have-
wicked good.
Ozark. I mean, I'm not
You're not
watching
watching
it right
that right
now.
now.
That's
yeah,
what I'm
I know,
saying
that's
though.
what we said, watching right now.
Whatever.
Pick a restaurant, steak or seafood.
Steak.
Steak.
You're a big restaurant guy,
I
right?
am.
Do you have like a channel, like a blog or anything?
I just started today. It'll be up on Friday or Saturday.
What a coincidence!
Did you know that?
I had no idea, but we sit next to each other in the team meeting, so we get it. So you're starting your own blog Friday.
It's not. It's a YouTube channel, and
Okay.
it's going to be different things. It's going to be traveling, miscellaneous for whatever it seems to be, and then food.
Do we just go on YouTube, type in Kyle Van Noy, and it's right there?
Yeah, that hasn't been completed yet. That'll
Okay.
be announced on Friday
Oh,
or
okay, so
Saturday
don't-
on my
okay.
Twitter and Instagram.
Okay,
so once
so-
that's there, then you'll be able to get all of it.
Oh, damn, I got to go follow you now.
So coming up this weekend, Friday or Saturday, make sure you guys are following Kyle Van Noy, Twitter, Instagram,
Yup.
all of that stuff.
All that.
What's your handle?
My handle, Real Kyle Van Noy. That's for Instagram. And
is there a fake?
KVN, what is it?
Underscore?
What's that thing?
Underscore.
Underscore. There we go.
Oh,
03.
man.
Is there a fake Kyle Van Noy? Is that why you're the real Kyle Van Noy?
Yeah.
There's fakes of you?
Yes, there is. There's one on Facebook.
Damn, poor guy.
They say happy birthday. That's why the Lion said happy birthday on the wrong date one year, because it was on Facebook.
Don't worry, nobody saw what the line's posted. So we do a segment, though. We do a segment of who lost and who won. We usually do the weekend, but we can make it the whole offseason / and we wanted your opinion. Anything. It could be like a terrible TV show or a great movie that came out. I say who won the weekend recently was tennis. I thought seeing Coco Gauff and Osaka.
Naomi Osaka.
I thought that was awesome for tennis, especially for women. Seeing them compete against each other, leave it all out there, but still be gracious enough and show sportsmanship to do an interview together. I thought was awesome at the U.S. Open right here, our soil. So I loved every minute. My daughter's only 2, no idea what was going on, but I made her watch the interview.
Yeah, she didn't watch that.
Yeah, she did. Someday she'll say she saw that.
I'll go with the USA women's soccer team. I'll stay with just women empowerment and doing amazing things. Watching them go ahead and win it. And Carly Lloyd, a fellow Rutgers graduate, was really exciting. You guys got any winners in your
Yeah,
offseason?
I'm going to go with Tiger Woods winning the Masters.
Tiger Woods, y'all.
Yeah, what he's been through with all them surgeries and people talking trash. The commercial he had was dope with him like looking at the people talking trash. He's my winner.
I can kind of think what you're going to do.
Whew, it's going to hurt a little bit. Some people going to be a little upset, but you know, Los Angeles Lakers, baby. We won, baby. We back. We back. You know it. 2019, 2020 NBA champs,
This
baby.
guy from Delaware
Stand
over here is
it.
a huge Los Angeles Lakers fan, but who lost the
But he has a
offseason?
Jason Tatum jersey.
Hey, bro. I support. You know what I'm
Who
saying?
lost?
Who lost?
Game of Thrones
that's
final season.
Really? Big loss.
Yes,
Wow.
it's terrible.
They got 21 skunk.
I'm going to go with Juicy Smollett.
Yo, chill out, bro. Say that man name right, bro. Say that man name right.
That would constitute as a loss as well.
Ooh, I don't know. Who lost?
The Toronto Raptors lost
No.
big time. They won. They won the finals, and they went from the best team to probably one of the worst teams in the East.
letting Kawhi the claw lead.
Yeah, they lost. They lost big time.
And who else I would probably go with?
The Rams?
The Los Angeles Lakers, because they're not going to win the NBA Finals this year.
Haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate.
Wrapping up, let's talk about, we do our little more than an athlete.
Oh, yeah, more than an athlete. So we don't usually like to do this, more than an athlete. We try to find great guys. So let's just give a quick mention. More than an athlete could be these two guys, but it's not. More than an athlete, none other than the McCourty twins.
Why? What did you do? What makes you
Oh,
more than
man,
an
back
athlete?
in May, they did a commencement speech at Rutgers University
Oh, man.
where they earned a doctorate. Can you believe that? We're doctors, man.
They lied.
You know when the phrase, and it was just like, you'll be hooded. Like, you
They
guys,
don't understand.
You wouldn't understand
Yeah.
that because you don't know what it's like. I have one, and I'll bring it in. The cool thing about it is once we became doctors, we had to go back to work. We were in the middle of OTAs, and Coach Belichick he said he's never coached two doctors before on one team. So he allowed us to come up and address the team and just explain to them what that process is like and kind of just motivate them that if they want to do some things beyond the football field of just, when you see your peers do something,
Yes,
it kind of
yes.
lets you know that it's attainable. So
Preach.
I was very happy to be able to do that and hopefully inspire these guys and we'll see what happens with them.
But I will say, giving one commencement speech was enough. Very nerve-wracking, scary, but a humbling experience. The kids in college really have a good time now. Got beer thrown at us if we wanted a beer. They offered it up, but we were laser focused. So hopefully you guys went to YouTube and watched that. If not, show your kids.
It was on NBC.
Jason did
It
an
was on
awesome
NBC
job.
when they wrapped up the best ones throughout the country, but that's neither here nor there. As a reminder, iTunes and YouTube, whichever version you want to watch.
Mama, we made it.
Yeah, thanks, Deb. The audio, the video, all you have to do is go on. Make sure you subscribe on both. Double coverage with the McCourty twins. We want to thank Kyle Van Noy, Duron Harmon.
Tell me your websites again. Tell me your websites.
Which website?
I'm gonna go first. Harmon Karaoke.
Hold on. Start again.
HarmonKaraoke.com. That's where you get the tickets.
HarmonKaraokeNight.com.
Harmon
Don't forget the
Karaoke
night.
night. My wife will kill me.
I'll do my research.
Thank you, J. Matt.
Go ahead.
Van Noy Valor Foundation.org. Check it out.
And if you want to get one of these cool T-shirts, McCourtyTwins.com. Check
Still
it out.
haven't got mine.
And you could jump on 9tailors.com/McCourty Twins. We got a new suit collection coming out. That's why we probably could have won Best Dress. We got our own suit collection. So you could check it out.
Proceeds will benefit our tackle sickle cell.
I was going to say that. Don't cut me off
my
next
bad.
time. All proceeds will benefit tackle sickle cell. It'll help families and help research. So check out all these cool things going on in the community.
And finally, a special thank you, CBS Sporting Club, allowing us to use their space for our first ever live double coverage with the McCourty twins. So,
And for the next 5 minutes, Kyle Van Nessa, all drinks are on him. So you have a great night.